Hi everyone! In this video, you will learn how to manipulate file in Python. So, in Python, there is what we call a file object. So far, we've been reading and writing to the standard input. That is a console using the input keyword and the output, the print keyword. Python gives us basic functions to manipulate files also, and we can use those functions or methods using file object. So here is a way to open. The open function is a way to open a file. This open function creates a file object or a handle to the open file, and um, that file object may be used to read or modify the file. Here is the syntax for the open function. So the file object equals or is assigned the return of this open function. File name, the first argument, is a string value that contains the name of the file that you want to access. The access mode determines the mode in which the file has to be opened. For example, RB, so for reading, writing, or pending. And then we put B if the file is binary, and the plus indicates that it's for read and write. The without it this access mode is optional, and the default is R. Um, the buffering is the desired buffering size, which is also optional. By default, it's the system default. It may have the values 0, 1, or greater than 1, and negative. So buffering size, let's say the value is 1, the buffering is line by line. And if it's greater than 1, that is the byte size. So the file object has attributes related to it. Here are some examples. The dot closed, which returns true if the file is closed, and false otherwise. The dot mode, which returns the access mode with which the file was opened. So that's whether it's W, R, or A. And then dot name, which returns the name of the file that has been opened, and dot soft space, which returns false is if the space explicitly required with print, then true otherwise. Here is an example. Let's say we have this code. On the first line here, we open the file foo.txt, and the access mode is WB, and the handle is assigned or bound to FO. And then we print the name of the file. We print whether it's closed. So this returns true or false. We print the mode and the soft space. And of course, if we open a file, we should also close it. That's why there is a close method in Python. So here, the close method flushes any unwritten information and closes the file object, after which no more writing can be done. So basically, we close or we disconnect the handle, the file object, to the file. And then Python also automatically closes a file when a reference to that object to the object of the file is reassigned to another file. And the syntax for close is dot close. So the file object name dot close and parenthesis. Here is an example. Let's say we have here, we opened the file, we printed the name, and then we closed the file. then we can write into the file using the write method. So here is the syntax for that one. The file object name dot write, and then inside a pair of parentheses the string that we want to write. Note that dot write does not add a new line character to the end of the string that we write. Here is an example. We open the file and then we execute that write. I am programming in Python, and then we close the file. Here, the content or of the grade.txt is this one. If you open the file after executing this program, your grade.txt file should contain this. We can also read the contents of the file using the .read method. So here is the syntax file object .read, and then inside parentheses the count or the number of bytes to be read from the file. So the read method reads a string from an open file, and it starts reading from the beginning of the file, and if the count is missing, then it tries to read as much as possible until the end of the file. Here is an example. We opened the file, and then we called, or we executed .read, and then the argument is 4. We printed out, and it read I space AM. And then after that, we close the file. There are other methods that we can do, or we can execute, or we can call with a file object, like tell and seek. Also, there is a Python OS module that provides methods to help us perform file processing operations, such as renaming the file, deleting files, also creating folders or directories, and removing directories. If you want to know more about this methods and modules, you may take a look at the Python documents. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope you enjoyed our lesson for today. Have a nice day.